Shabbat Shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kwadash, double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shabbat Shalom, salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Aquath that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000 and one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. My brother Yahshua, Shabbat Shalom, and salutations to you all. Okay. So, a quick hit. What does it mean to be saved? Well, the devil knows, right? And they dangle it in your face, okay? Knowing that, they're making mockery of what it means to be saved. And I'm going to give a couple of quick instances. Then we'll go ahead and bring it to a close. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Okay? In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. So, this here is what it means to be saved. Saved from what? Saved from this destruction. This is the end of the world as we know it, from the nuclear destruction they call a mutually assured destruction. Right here at Babylon the Great. 10th part of the city, Babylon. Okay? Babylon the Great, Salakia. And this is what it means to be saved from the destruction of Babylon the Great, that you were beamed up. Okay, this is what it means to be saved. Saved from what? Saved from the destruction. Okay, so now let's take a look at that. All right, so this 2 years ago, abducted by a UFO again, pirate ship again. Is there another one? Oh, abducted by a UFO again. Pirate ship will save you. So, very interesting. Let's watch this, right? Because the word, right, this is insurance, right? This is an insurance company called Pirate Ship, apparently. Right? Or shipping insurance or whatever. Right? Look at this, 144. So, all of this is spiritual, right? This is what the numbers are saying. But this is about insurance, but the theme of this commercial is being saved. And this devil knows it. Okay, so this is directly this. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. And their enemies beheld them. That's directly this. Now they're going to use the word save because it's insurance. I can save you. I can save you on the. I can save you. Gee, save me. She's going to say, save me. And this appears to be a Moabite or an Ammonite. She's going to say, save me. So this whole depiction is what? What they're doing is they're mocking the Most High, the angels, what it means to be saved, the whole thing. They're mocking it. All right, so let's take a look at this.
Ahoy there! Can I be of assistance?
Save me.
I will.
Thank you.
Up to 89% off your shipping.
See, Esau can't save you. She's looking to Esau to say, save me. She's being saved. She don't know it. This is what it means. She says, save me. Right? This is what it means to be saved. So even Jake, right? And this could be a speckled bird. Let's say this. This is Jake. Jake's being saved. Jake is like this. Esau, the devil. Save me. Oh, I'll be glad to, nigga. But right now, Yahweh Shem Shai is actually saving you, and you want me to get you out of this situation. See how ironic this is? Let's watch it again. Okay. Say, for instance, this is a speckled bird, because Let's say it like this. For this to be going on in the spirit, for her to be getting beamed up, she's an Israelite. So she's a speckled bird. She appears to be an Ammonite or a Moabite, right? Right? But she's getting beamed up. What does that mean? It means she's an Israelite, right? And she's reaching out to the devil to stop this. This is what Esau is doing. Esau is making it seem like this is a bad thing. No, this is what it means to be saved. Okay, now they put this out 2, maybe 3. They started doing shit like this. Here's this big ass. Now today is UFO City. 2, 3 years ago, they were still hiding this thing. They hadn't moved forward to whatever the hell they're doing right now. Okay? Whatever they're doing right now in New Jersey and every day, all day for the last month. Okay, this wasn't going on then, but they're putting it in your mind. What is this? This is what it means to be saved. They're making mockery of it, right? Because they know what it is, right? If she's getting beamed up, she's got to be an Israelite. Well, if she don't know it, she's calling out to the devil, right? Out to Caesar Borgia, save me. They're coming to get me, right? She don't know. Look at this. Save me. That's a fro. You don't understand. That's a big old afro. Okay? So anyway, let's watch it.
Ahoy there! Can I be of assistance?
Save me.
I will.
Thank you.
Up to 89% off your shipping with pirateship.com.
Shipping?
Up to 89% off standard shipping rates.
But
But nothing. Happy to help. Pirateship.com will save you money on shipping.
Will save you. Okay? You see that? You see what this devil is doing? He's mocking what it means to be saved. Okay? That's one. And then I saw this other one. It's not on that level, but it's basically the same thing. This is budget. Let's look at this. Now, this is making mockery of the X-Files. There's Scully and whoever they are, Mulder and Scully, right? So now they're going to use the word save. Budget, direct. What is this? Some insurance? Rip-off, moving driver, business fight. What is this? Insurance. This is an insurance thing. I can save you. Why are they saying save? They got the full-on UFO beaming up. Okay? Come up hither. That's what come up hither means. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. That's what we're watching, right? That's what this is. We're about to watch. They ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them, right? We're about to watch. Let's watch it. And then I'll come back and get 20, Lord willing. Budget Direct UFO. Budget Direct is some insurance. 4 years ago. So you see when they started putting this in your mind. This is what it means to be saved. And they're using the word save. They made this elaborate commercial with an elaborate chariot of Israel beaming somebody up. And then they're trying to play it off and put a little X-Files theme on the top of it. Right? He's getting beamed up. He's getting beamed up, the whole thing.
Satch, I think I got...
That's come up hither right here. So if he's getting beamed up, that makes him an Israelite. Because only Israelites are going to get beamed up. And what does that make them? Okay? What are they doing? They're beholding him. So let's see where that fits in. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. So he's going up there, up hither. He's ascending up to a heaven Heaven and a cloud. And what are the other two doing? They must be the enemies because they are beholding him. They're watching the whole thing pop off.
Are you Gary? Yeah, that's me. You're paying way too much for your car insurance. What's the story?
I can
I don't know,
save
really. My parents are with them? Your parents? Do they still do your washing for you as well?
I can save you.
Just the whites?
Time to take control, Gary. Probe a little deeper. If you switch to budget direct, you can save hundreds.
I can save you hundreds.
Can't believe I said probe.
Money Magazine's 2020 Best of the Best.
Save. See that? You have to be spiritual to understand what I'm saying. Oh, I didn't see shit. No, you didn't see shit, nigga. This dude is clearly getting beamed up. There's a UFO. They said the word save. It's all there. Oh, it doesn't mean you're a conspiracy theorist. Okay. I'm cool with that. All right. I'm going to get out right here. 31, Ezekiel 31, right? I should have went out with a chariot reference, but I'm going to get out with this. Ezekiel 31 and what? Apparently it's not Ezekiel. 31 and 31. What is it? Let me see. Prophet hath been Ezekiel, 33, 30. What did I say, 31? This is what it means to be saved. Right? Oh, let me get 20. Let's see. Let's get 20 first. Revelation 20. Is it 18? 20 and 4. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Is it 18? It's a lot. Yeah. So lucky. All right, so come out of her. This. Come out of her. Who? Who's coming out of her? My people. So who's that? This has come out of her. Right? That's come out of her who?
Sarge, think I got something.
Who's coming out? That's an Israelite. Okay. Oh, but that's a white, that's a heathen, that's a devil. No. Devils ain't gonna be getting beamed up. Devils are gonna be watching. Don't matter what you look like. Okay. Clearly this guy's genetics go back to Israel. Because he's getting beamed out and his enemies are watching. Okay. Okay, so Revelation 18 and 4, Salaki. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. Those plagues are those missiles. Okay? Come out of her means this, getting beamed up. And what are partakers of what? If we go back to Revelation 11, that you be not, receive not of her plagues. What are the plagues? Okay, well, let's go to 11. Let's revisit that real quick. Okay, what causes this great earthquake? Okay, Revelation 11 and 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake. Okay, what causes the great earthquake? Well, those are those nukes. Okay, hitting Babylon the Great. Let's go to Zach. 14. What plague? That you receive not of her plagues, right? That plague. Go back real quick. That you receive not of her plagues. Did I go too far? Salakia. Yep. Come out of my people, so that you will not share in her sins or contract any of her plagues. What are the plagues? The plagues are these nukes that are going to cause the great earthquake. And this shall be the plague, Salakia, Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague. There's the plague. What is the plague? Wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. This is going to describe what the plague does. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their hole, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. That's the effects of a nuclear radiational blast. Okay? That's the plague. That you receive not of them plague. So when it says in 18, Revelation 18, it says, come out of her so that you receive not, so that you don't get melted. Come up hither so that you don't get melted. Come out of her, come up hither, my people, so that you don't get melted. Receive not of her melting, pursuant to Zechariah 14. This is the melting. See? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away. What melts you like that nuclear blast radiation? All right, so, yeah, anyway, so see what they're doing? Okay? They're saving. I can save you. All right? Well, nothing can save this devil. I mean, if this guy's getting beamed up, what does that make him? If you understand the truth, then it is what it is. Anyway, so the devil knows. Okay? He knows what the hell is going on. On the way out, I want to show this thing. Okay? Because I just saw something that was crazy. Because things are spiraling out of control. We're at the end, right? You got every day, you got more and more UFOs, right?
10 days.
He's part.
This is live right now. Tim Dillon show. I believe it's going on right now. Watching, see, premiere in progress. Started 48 minutes. I want to go to the head. Let's just watch this. This is how he opens the show. Because I saw it and I was like, we're at the end. So let's just watch this real quick to show how it's just confusion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Watch this. Watch what goes on. He's going to do a parody of the CEO that got shot down. Okay? This is the spirit of where we're at and how close we are to the end. You have to take these things into account when you're measuring the time diligently in itself. Okay? How Esau is just spiraling out of control. Watch this. Okay?
The Tim Dillon Show. Happy Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. This is the time for Ramadan. And this is the winter solstice.
This is the time for confusion at its highest level. Now watch what this guy does. All right? Because people are watching this show. All right? This dude is actually syndicated. He's put on, if you understand what's going on. All right?
This is the season of all the holidays. I think this is Ramadan. This is all of the holidays, and it is a season of giving, a season of really reflecting on the things we have. And and I'm serious. I'm not usually serious on this, but often I am.
Yeah, he's serious. Watch.
Much of what you think is a joke is actually serious, and much of what you think is serious is actually a joke. It's the
You hear that? That's the confusion. He's explaining where we're at in the world right now. Life is a joke. We're in clown world, is what he's saying. The shit that's going on right now, you gotta laugh at it. So he came up with this little parody, which is pure genius, by the way. Okay? And he's gonna show you where the world is right now with this little monologue, this little opening. Okay.
really reflecting on the things we have. And I'm serious. I'm not usually serious on this, but often I am.
He's gonna explain.
Much of what you think is a joke is actually serious, and much of what you think is serious is actually a joke. It's the great irony of the program.
2025.
You'll never know which is which. I'll be long gone before you can figure it out. Historians will devote lots of paper and pen, ink, or
Confusion.
cyber, whatever, clicks
It's confusing.
to what went on here in this studio the past 7 years. But it is time during the holidays to reflect on family, right?
See him setting this up?
And to reflect on how lucky we are. Even if we're not lucky, we are lucky. The United Healthcare CEO was lucky. He died doing what he loved, standing outside a Manhattan hotel, getting ready to speak to the troops, to rev up the troops. He died doing what he loved, standing outside of a Manhattan hotel at 6 a.m., getting ready to rev up the troops. He had a call. I believe he had some investment call or something. He died doing what he loved. How lucky is he? No, seriously. How lucky is he? I think it's time to think about the holidays in a different way. It's too materialistic. It's disgusting. The stores and the toys and the crap. We got too much crap in the country. The United Healthcare CEO is lucky. He died doing what he loved. He died a soldier in the war of healthcare, which is a war. Healthcare is a war between sick people and insurance companies.
Here's
It's a
where we are.
war.
In 2025, here's where we're
Sick people are very selfish. Have you met any of them? They never stop. Blah, 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 blah. Chemo, chemo, chemo. I have no hair. And you have men like this man, Brian Thompson, who's the CEO of United Healthcare.
Look at him setting this up.
A great company, and their job, and let's not get it twisted, is to decide which sick people are a good bet. Who's a good bet? Who's a bad bet? Some people win, some people lose. And Brian Thompson and United Healthcare and like Blue Cross, Blue Shield, or whatever. His job is to decide who's a good bet. Who's our money on? Who we putting our money on in the ward? Who's the money going on? Okay? Can't put it all on black. Got to figure out a strategy.
Here's where we are at the back end of Esau's world. This is his achievement. Okay. CEOs getting shot down for doing, being involved in corruption at the highest level, right? Killing people, deciding who lives, denying claims, and whatever is going on. It's the gamut. You got to believe that. And they're cleaning it up. They're making it go away in your face. Okay, that's the whole reason for it being in the media. If they wanted this shit just to, to be unseen, you would have unseen that. But you're seeing everything.
I don't know why he was killed. I know that he died doing what he loved, and I know that that's not nothing, and there's something beautiful about working till the very end of your life. The last thought that went through his head was money and work. He was murdered by a gunman in a hoodie in front of a hotel during an investor conference. Deny, defend, and depose were written on the shell casings found at the scene. The killer was smiling at Starbucks before the shooting. The killer was elated. He was happy. He very much wanted to kill this man. He knew the door outside of the hotel that he would be waiting. The killer shared a room in a hostel with a few men. See the killer getting a coffee, smiling. Do a close-up on that. This is, whether you like it or not, an American holiday story. It is. It may not be the ones you grew up with. It may not be the ones, but in America, the Grinch doesn't necessarily have a change of heart.
All right, I'm going to stop it right here real quick. Bear with me. I'm going to let this play, okay? Because I'm going somewhere with it. I'm trying to show you where we're at in 2024, 2025, where Babylon the Great is, okay? If you understand that Babylon means land of confusion, we are at the height of confusion. Watch this guy. He's been, this whole monologue, where's he at? He's in what? Not 48 minutes. What is this? I'm not quite sure how far he's in, but he's in there and he's still setting up this skit he's about to do. So let's get through to the skit. And you'll understand, where he's going with this one.
Shot outside of a hotel in Manhattan. It's a holiday story in America. There's something nice about the smell of a Starbucks in the holidays. I don't know what it is.
Here's where we're at in America in 2024.
Oh, why is it so nice? Why does Starbucks hit differently in December than it hits in July? I don't know. Close up on that man's face again. Look how happy he is. The smell of coffee in Starbucks, the hustle, the bustle of Manhattan, the gun in your pocket, a story unfolding. No one knows. A little smirk, a smile, happiness. It's the holidays. It's a special time in America, in New York City.
He's spending time.
Have you ever gotten shot in the head in New York City during the holidays outside of a hotel where you're about to have an investor conference at 6 a.m.? Still dark, still mysterious, still magical. Have you?
Now he's moving into the macabre. Okay, see how he's sneaking. He's being very slick, and before you know it, you're gonna wind up. He's just way out there in confusion land of confusion. Watch.
The lights, the Christmas lights, are still beautifully punctuating the blackness of the night as you take your last breath outside of the investor conference. A man in a hoodie and a backpack. I'm rewatching The Sopranos. What a great line. Bacala to Tony. I bet you don't even see it coming. I bet you don't even see it coming. The Sopranos, that great episode when they're on the lake. I don't know anything about Brian Thompson. Can we play the shooting? Can we play it? But wait a minute. Before you do, I want you to find, okay? I want you to find non-copyright, because this is my theme. I will not pretend I will be festive. I want you to find some non-copyrighted Christmas music. I'm sorry if anyone's offended by that. I'm sorry to the Jews that listen if you're offended to that. You've done well enough.
Slovakia. Okay, he's setting it up right now. Watch it.
I would like some Christmas music as we watch the execution,
Watch what he's doing with this.
the CEO of the United Healthcare Company. And again, I don't know much about the case. Is there anything to know? What is there to know? I read something on X about Nancy Pelosi and a congressional investigation, and I don't know what happened or who did what or why. I'll read you that tweet in a minute. But more importantly, this is a fable. But it's real people. It's a holiday story. It's a story about the unknown, about the unknowable. It's kind of magical. And I'm not making light of this man's death. I don't know this man.
The land of confusion.
I know he died doing what he loved, and I know that he died participating in the world.
United Healthcare CEO.
Okay?
Town yesterday.
And I'm sure maybe many of his family or friends are watching this, or someone's sending it to them, and they feel upset about it. They don't like that I'm turning this into sort of a Christmas thing, but it is. So let's watch the news story about this for the people that don't know about it, by the way. For the people that don't know about this, here it is. Let's just take a moment. It's Christmas in New York, and everyone sits by the fire. We're killing CEOs of healthcare companies. It's Christmas in New York. It's Christmas in New York. Men in hoodies are shooting their enemies. It's Christmas in New York. The kids are throwing snowballs. People are throwing bullets. People are ice skating in Central Park. People are getting shot at point blank range in the dark. It's Christmas in New York. Have a coffee and kill. Have a coffee and kill. Have a coffee and kill your enemies. No one really cares. No one really cares. All right, enough of that. Let's watch the. I hope that's a classic.
And there you have it. So we're clearly at the end, because this is the Tim Dillon show, right? Is going on right now. I saw that and I'm like, okay, here we are. Okay? With everything going on right now, the drone situation, UFOs are permeating the headlines. And this situation, I have to say this whole thing, this business right here, this is staged. This whole thing, this is staged. This perfect shot, this guy comes in, everything is in the shot, right? Because this is what they want you to see. This guy probably ain't even dead, and this is probably a hoax, and they're pushing it, right? For whatever reason. You have to consider that. So, I mean, it's just too perfectly done. See that? It's too perfect. Oh, well, that camera was right there, caught the whole thing. Watch how he steps in. And then they kept on. Nothing happens until they move into this shot. He don't shoot until they're in frame. Okay, watch this.
Getting shot at.
Now, in frame, that's just too perfect. Okay? Hit your mark. If you understand what hit your mark means. Let's see what hit your mark means. Hit your mark, meaning, what does hit your mark mean? It doesn't mean that. Acting. Hit your mark is the action of standing at or arriving at after moving to a precise location. Hit your mark is the action of standing at or arriving at after moving to a precise location. That exact definition is right here. Okay, this is called hit your mark. Okay, if you understand anything about acting or theater, right? What you're seeing, this dude is going to hit his mark. His mark was right in front of the camera where you performed the whole shooting. Okay? Let's see. Did I go back too far? Watch. There's his mark right there where everything is going to be filmed. So his mark was right there, and he like, okay, you go right there, and you're in the shot, wherever this camera happened to be. That's what it means to hit your mark. Let's go back and read it again, because this is what you're seeing. The whole thing, this whole situation is based on this clip right here. This guy walking up with this pistol. Oh, he was re-racking it because it was a single shot, and you have to rack it. See? That's what snipers or whatever hit men do, blah, 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 blah. That dude hit his mark. Okay? Let's go back and read it again. Hit your mark. What does it mean to hit your mark? Hit your mark is the action of standing at or arriving at after moving to. That's what he did. He arrived at after moving to a precise location. He hit his mark. This is what you do. Where does this come from? Acting. Acting. Michael Jackson got his wig burned off in the 80s in a Pepsi commercial. Why? Because he didn't hit his mark at the right time. What does that tell you? That tell you that Mike never wanted to get his wig on fire again because they probably set him up. So he's like this, that'll never happen to me again, right? Later on in life. So no more drugs, no more alcohol, I can't do any of those things and be on time at that precise location where I'm. You know how many trap doors that nigga's going through? You know how many marks that nigga got to hit in one concert at that precise time without getting his hair burned off? That's what hit your mark means. In acting. Okay, Mike got his wig burned up, and you know they set that up. That was probably one of the first times they tried to execute this thing, right? But the curl activator that he had wasn't flammable. Anyway, Salakia. So I'm gonna end it. I know I went way too long, but this is where we're at right now. Let's get this. Who? What's going on? What do you see? This guy's making parody as if he had horns on his head, because this is where we're at right now, okay? Let's get Murderer. Slovakia. Let's get Murderer from the beginning, okay? Because even though this guy right here is making parody and laughing at it, and it was a pretty good little rendition he did. He set it up real nice. Murderer from. That's why he walked up and did that so smoothly. This is what they did. Then they lie about it. It was a setup. They're lying about it right now. It was a hit. They're lying about. John 8:44. Ye, you Edomites, are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks of the lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So anyway, with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Hope that you were edified. The elect, brothers and few sisters. With that, I'm going to say shalom.